can I get a sound check? There we go. We are starting Octopath Traveller today. I'm looking forward to seeing what this game has to offer. I know nothing about it at all, except maybe that it's in the style of an old school JRPG. That's what I got going in, and I'm content with that. That's more than enough for me to know that I'm going to give something a try. So, without further ado, let's not mess up everything and get started on this. Brand spanking new game. Choose a traveler. Cyrus, a scholar. Talent, study foe. The cleric, whose talent is to summon. Ooh, the hunter. A thief. The apothecary. That's what this is. Sorry, I kind of spaced out there. The dancer. The Alberic. A merchant. Let's... this guy... Yeah, I'm boring. Begin my adventure as Alberic. It's very pretty. From what I have seen of it, screenshot-wise, it's kind of that mixture of classic 16-bit mixed with a little bit of modern pretty stuff. 8 years ago. Well, I don't know if you see my Dark Souls runs, but I have a beast mode in me. This voice acting, I kind of like that.
Gods have mercy. That's the unbending blade of Hornburg. Ulberich Eisenberg. You know my name. And so to business. Who will be the next to die?
Wow. Appreciate that, Fred.
It's you who'll be dying. Look about you. We have the numbers. Enemy reinforcements on the left flank. To Sir Ulbricht's side, men. The blackguards have had their way for long enough.
You know,
Matters not. We're done here.
every time I read that word, I read it as blackguards, and now twice it's been shoved in my head that it's blackguard recently because I have Hades and this.
Withdraw to the rallying point. Sir Ulbrich, I feared we would be too late.
Nothing I couldn't handle. Can you hold this position?
You make for His Majesty's camp, sir?
Just so. Our foe attacked from both flanks. We have no orders from the crown. This concerns me.
His Majesty.
Isn't that typical of Resident Evil, though, Fred?
Sir Erhard is with me. I know this.
There is no stronger knight in the realm, other than yourself, of course, my lord. With Sir Erhard to decide.
This guy's like the Goldberg
His
of
Majesty's in no danger.
warriors.
Perhaps not, but we must be certain. I would know how the battle unfolds. Besides, word from the king always lifts the men's spirits.
As you wish, sir. We will hold this ground.
Be safe, and may the gods guide your blade.
And yours, Sir Ulbrich.
You played yourself, Fred. That's how the kids say it, right?
Heavens have mercy. His Majesty's own guard, slain to the last man. could have done such a thing? Erhardt. Where is Erhardt?
So, it was you.
My liege. Erhardt, what is the meaning of this?
Motherfucker went full Jaime Lannister.
What have you done?
Have you not eyes? The king is dead by my hand.
What madness? What treachery is this?
No madness. Call it treachery, if you will.
I thought you a friend. A brother!
Brothers indeed. How many times did we cross swords like this in the practice yards? And how many times have I told you? I see your every move, your every strike before it falls.
As I see yours.
Ah, but you've not seen everything. I saved one trick for the day I knew would come.
Do I get to do something now? Nope, that was just my memory. Gotcha.
Always the same dream. Ah, Philip. What is it?
Crivens! How did you know it was me, sir?
One must always be on his guard, even when he rests. Yes, a knight... No, I am no knight. Just a man with a sword.
Just a man with the sword.
If you say so, sir. But there's lots of men what carry swords that can't do half of what you do.
Typical. It was all a dream. Thanks for the host, Fred.
Oh, I almost forgot, sir. The headman's looking for you.
Ooh, the headman.
Says he wants a word. He didn't say about what.
Tell him I'm on my way.
Yes, sir. I'll go on ahead and let him know, sir. He'll be in the square. You know the one.
How many years has it been since Hornburg fell? My liege lost. My land in ruin. I wandered aimlessly.
It is a very sexy voice, I'm not gonna lie.
After a time, I came to this village.
Like, I'm getting
Here,
all tingly.
I earned my keep as a hired sword, hiding behind another man's name, defending the villagers from bandit raids, teaching young men how to handle a
I
blade.
love the narrated thought exposition. It's kind of great.
But it puts food on my plate. A man like me knows only the battlefield, worth only as much as the blade at my side, and the arm that swings it. When that blade fails to save my sworn liege, what does that make me? For years, I've asked myself that question. No answer still. At least, not one I like.
I wonder if...
One thing I do know is that I owe this village a debt. A debt I intend to repay. But that's enough brooding for one morning. The headman's waiting.
Are we done? Okay. I still have no control.
Berg, sir.
How there? I see.
Okay, so it cools it until it's like major, I guess.
Yes.
There's brigands in the hills of late. Poor merchant gutted for his coin purse just yesterday. Was a grisly sight, sir. I'm gonna not do that. I'm just gonna... I'll leave it long enough for everybody to read, I think. Or I'll just play catch up after the fact. So, I think they're telling me to go to the square. Yeah, I'm already at that point where it's like, this is my before bed activity. Alright, Raven Earth, bottom right. Continue story here. So, so it actually tells me, it points out like, this is a side story. Here's a save point. I like that. I kind of like that. And you can turn it off and on. I appreciate that. So, to avoid... any future problems, in case something stupid happens, that's the end.
Greetings.
It's not as hidden as you think, or maybe it's just like, hey, vaguely in this area, and it could be that thing where it's like, here's a surge area for it. In charge of local militia, we've got brigands roaming the hills, causing no end of trouble. We're hiding, and we could go flush them out, but we don't, and that's the rub. There's brigands in these pots. Oops. This game is pretty, man. Like, so it looks like it was kind of built in 3D, and I'm pointing at the screen like you guys can see it, so deal with it. The character's still like kind of rendered as a flat 2D character, but they use like 2D textures on the 3D environment. I dig it. I really dig it. Kind of that Minecraft-y, but better sort of situation.
I see.
Oh, good. You get straight to the point. Bandits in these pots.
Why, yes. Berg, sir.
As you wish.
So I don't know where they are.
Beg pardon?
I need you to help me. Could you train these idiots first, though? So I am the male role model to this boy that she's talking about.
How can I ever repay you?
Money. Train the lad well. I'll train the boy. Battle then, shall we? To arms, sir!
Let us fight with honor.
Exploit your foe's weaknesses to turn the tide of battle in your favor. Attack your foe's weak point to lower the shield points. Reduce shield points to 0 to break them. Robert can utilize both swords and pole arms in battle. Select attack and use direction. Okay.
Victory shall be mine.
So, attack. Wrecked. Enter boost mode to augment your powers. Press the R to enter boost mode. Break foes to drastically reduce defense. Press R to enter and the potency of your attacks will surge. Gain 1 boost point per turn. You can spend up to 3 boost points to boost your character 3 levels of power. Use boost mode. You can't gain any boost points in the following turn.
No. Out of my way.
Okay.
The battle is truly joy. With each battle, I grow stronger.
Right? Fair and square. Alright. Big flaming sword! I gave him a chance. I stood there while he chopped me in the face with his sword. Oof.
I see.
Now maybe this guy will be slightly tougher now that I've gone through all the tutorials, right? Is that how that works?
Truly joy. Have at you. Victory shall be mine.
Whoops.
Victory.
I don't know, like, yeah, Olbrich was my starting character. Like, I was given a selection screen of multiple characters I was allowed to choose from. So, Olbrich might just kind of kick the bucket later. But I think it's going to be much later in the game if he does do it. And it'll be heroically dying on behalf of somebody else.
Indeed. Just so.
What's this?
Yes. I thank you.
I see.
Let's do some training. I kick both their asses. Go. Yeah, I'm gonna check if there's an option to speed up the text because we're not doing the voice acted parts anymore.
No.
Hey. I do.
I see.
I wonder if his father was the king. 'Cause that was kind of my job too.
Hey, thanks.
I too once had someone protect, sir. Yeah, nothing.
You got it.
Okay, first things first. Oops. I'm kind of just hitting buttons right now to see. Settings, here we go. Voices in English. Message speed quick, there we go. That's what we need. Perfect. Let's get that back up. Brigands! This is much better for speed. I feel like I could potentially mess this up, so.
That's right.
This is, yeah, the quick mode is much better for text delivery.
Damn it! Look, I swear on my blade. That's cut. Oh.
He's a hedge knight.
Hell? Indeed. How about you? I.
Wandering knight without a master is what a hedge knight is. Dude,
Victory shall be mine.
these guys don't miss ab day, that's for sure.
I will cut you down.
That was pretty badass.
Victory shall be mine. Victory. I will cut you down.
That boosted is really strong.
The battle is truly joined.
But I can't
I
boost
will
it this
cut
time.
you down.
These have a lot of HP.
How about you? I will cut you down.
Beautiful.
The thrill of the fight.
You know what? Usually the weakness of this kind of character is the inability to like attack multiple people all at once. So I'm kind of happy that they gave like the warrior type character an AoE.
That's right.
Oh, when the boss hears about this, he's gonna tell on me.
Hey, come on!
Hey, come on! You put up such a fight.
Let me see. Indeed. What? No. I see.
I'll go to the boy.
Forgive me.
Dude, did you
As
see
you
what I
wish.
just did to them?
Oh, heaven.
I swear on my blade.
Yeah. It's very, it's got some good game. It lets you just challenge everybody. I challenge you. I challenge you. Hey, old man, I'm gonna challenge you to a fight. It's what the hell, dude? Okay, it told me to save, so I'm gonna save. Okay, do I have any money? Or do I have to, like, challenge everybody in town? Oh, I don't even have to go in there. I love it. Okay. I can't afford that. All of these would increase my stats. So, I love it when they let you equip it right away. Oh, thank you. Oh, right, yeah. That was defense. The other one. Okay, cool. Helmet. Make the purchase. Put it on the guy. And it maxes out at the maximum you can buy. I can deal with that. Whoa. Cool. It lets me challenge everyone. I'm going to save. I'm going to see what challenging everybody starts to look like. And it wasn't everybody. For instance, the mother of the child here is grayed out.
Berg,
It's a good day for battle.
Oh my god.
The battle is truly joined.
I'm gonna kick your ass, old man.
Victory shall be mine. Out of my way.
Coming for that ass.
Victory shall be mine. Now then. Out of my way. With each battle, I grow stronger.
It gives XP. I'm just gonna go around town. Let's go. Well, that's the thing. The XP right now is very... Like, I need 15 XP to gain a level. But it's not everybody. Okay. I'm super safe paranoid in this kind of game. I don't know why.
Berg, sir.
It's a good day for battle. Victory shall be mine.
Break.
Have at you.
Boosted double attack.
Victory shall be mine.
Get
The thrill of the
boosted.
fight.
I get money for it too. I wonder if you're sitting there like, bet you 20 bucks I could beat you. He's just like, that was a great fight. I'm just gonna just nod in my face, sir. The very idea of this and the imagery behind it is fantastic. I should have gone to the pub and just challenged everyone. Let's go. Oh, you see? And in my paranoia, there's just save points everywhere in this game, which is good. Treasure chest, you say? Got any grapes? Oh.
Let us fight with honor.
Dude, he's a rat. I don't think he's going to do that.
Have at you. The bat out of my way.
Rat's got some gas behind its hits, but so your typical JRPG, random encounters, etc., etc. Inspiring plum.
Tis a good day for battle. The battle is truly. No. The thrill of the fight.
No items, but leveled up, which is good. Right? Because numbers, when numbers go up, that's good. Oh, okay. So that was a big circle.
Let us fight with honor.
Bruh.
Now then.
Okay, I think doing this right out of the gates, because it had a guard of 2.
The battle is.
Yeah, it's the better bet to
Now then.
use the boosted attack on its guarded state,
Have at
do more damage that way. I mean, I'm doing damage when I...
Have at you. With each
So.
battle, I grow stronger.
Essence of grape. It's not quite grape. It's the idea of grape. I'm trying to use the right stick to look further over to the right. Like that's gonna do something.
Let us fight with honor. The battle is. Have at you.
I'm kind of glad it's a turn-based system.
The battle is truly. The thrill of the fight.
You need that chance to breathe, strategize, think about it. So much of like modern JRPGs has been a little bit more frenetic, a little bit more flashy, and just from what I have seen. I haven't played very many recently, so alright.
Let us fight with honor. The battle is truly joy.
That didn't guard break him. Well,
Now then, I will cut you down.
so they're not vulnerable to the sword. That could be a bit of a problem.
Have at you. The battle is true. Victory.
Guess
shall
grapes
be
are
mine.
gonna... I need... And they're fast, too, so they're getting
Victory
extra
shall be
attacks
mine.
in.
I will cut you down.
There we go. The attack boost was definitely noticeable.
Victory. With each battle.
Would be nice if
grow
that killed them. Or if that leveled me up, rather. Guess not. Okay. Old coin, eh? I'm sure of it. Let's see what we got here. Hey, fellas.
Oh. Oh.
Indeed. The hell?
5-on-1.
I will not fail.
Except there's only 3 in here.
Shall be done.
Oh, I forgot to up my SB. Oh well. Let's see. I can only do it once.
I will
Make it
cut
count.
you down.
Bro.
Victory shall be mine.
Like, I think I can just pressure my way through it.
The battle is truly joy.
Cool. Cool.
Victory shall be mine.
Yeah. Victory will be yours. Blah, 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 blah.
The battle is true. How about you? Victory shall be mine. Out of my way. Victory shall be the thrill of the fight.
Coming for you, boy. Learn skills. Use JP to learn battle to learn new skills. You can learn skills in any order you choose. Okay. Texting foe and act earlier on your next turn. Okay, so that is more readily cross. Let's go cross strike. Yeah. Oh, okay. So 100 job points will be the next skill, and I spend them all. Okay, I thought maybe they all had a different cost or something. But I've been kind of focusing on swords, so I should pay attention and see if I can like switch between pole arms and swords. It looks like you can. Hey, Rocky M, thanks for the follow. I totally missed that. I wonder if my headphones are just too too sound resistant. I see a treasure box. I'm a simple man. I see a treasure box and I go for it.
No.
How about you?
Guy's got some gas behind him.
How about you? With each battle, I grow stronger.
Huh, interesting. Let me just... Yeah, okay. It's not a particularly loud sound, and because my headphones are super sound... what's what I'm looking for? Noise canceling. I can barely hear myself in my own volume. I try to control it, but I'm pretty sure I'm loud in here. Oh, man. That blurring effect is really, really cool.
Let us fight with honor.
Caught by surprise. No, that means he gets to attack first, doesn't it? In it.
The battle is my way.
Yeah. Take a break for a second.
No thanks.
I'm about to double slice you in the face.
Victory shall be. No thanks.
Bam diggity.
The thrill of the fight.
Automatic. Shoot. This is a good thing I came in pre-prepared for that kind of surprise. Right kind of underwear. What's up, buddy? Oh, nice. A shop in the middle of everything. Actually, I think I'm pretty good. Just buy one of these to make it a full 10. And be content with that. And then run into... This guy's like, okay, he's going to buy that, counting his money. Oh, yeah, watch out for those bats, eh? Actually, let me try this. They are vulnerable to pole arms. That's been my problem. Okay, so that's how flying enemies work.
Out of my way.
I'm going to have to... So, the good news is you can flip-flop between the weapons. But I did not buy a better polearm when I was back at the... Oh, I forgot to boost the attack. No! There'll be none of this. No! Stop!
No.
You will stop drinking my blood now, sir. So you're asking, on this episode of Sesame Street, the Count ever drank somebody's blood for sustenance? Yeah. No, that never happened.
Victory.
Broke him. And let's get the double attack in. Nope, I did not boost that properly. I did not boost it, Sam. I am. There we go.
The thrill of the fight.
Curious Bloom. I am curious as to what a Curious Bloom is. Inventory, grapes. Save that. Now. Yeah, that's what I thought.
Let us fight with
When the enemy is flashing red, so I assume you mean this here? That means he is broken. They have a guard symbol there. And I have broken his guard. Which means I've basically said, you skip the next turn and you're about to take a ton more damage.
Victory shall be. The thrill of the fight.
So you'll see, like, when they're not flashing red and I attack them, they take less damage, and you'll see that break come across. Of their health or my health? Because their health, nothing. But that's typical Square Enix JRPG stuff. There's usually, like, abilities to peek at them or whatever.
Let us fight with honor. Now then.
So you'll see, he has a turn up at the top. Right? And he's got a shield marker there. Right? I hit him with a sword. He loses the shield marker. Loses his next turn. And now I'm free to attack him. And as long as I'm attacking him with a weapon he's weak to, he'll take more damage. So he's got 2 guard, so it's actually worth it to take the boost, hit him twice, that'll break the guard. And then, if I have another boost, hit him with the broken guard and do more damage. It's a neat system. It's not incredibly complicated yet. I'm sure there'll be complexity to it. There'll be enemies that, like, I'll have magic users at some point, I'm sure. So he's gonna get the hit first. I have no say in the matter. He's only got 1 guard, which means I hit him once, he's broke, and now he'll take more damage.
Have at you. Out of my way. Now then. The thrill of the fight.
Well, that's why he's a brigand. That's why he's robbing people. He's not thieving because he's got money. He's got money because he's thieving.
Let us fight with honor.
So I get the jump on him,
Have at you.
which means he's not even gonna get his next turn.
Now then.
Now he's gonna get this one though.
Have at you.
Break, pulls that turn off.
The battle is true. With each battle, I grow stronger.
You can tell by the threads. He's got no what does the kids say? He's got no drip. Now I wonder what the rate of encounter, because you'll see the map is flashing red. I feel like that means because I'm running, I'm making more noise, which might mean there's like some part of the game that you got to be quiet when you play.
The battle is true. The battle.
But I wonder if it has any effect on encounters.
Victory shall be mine. Out of my way. The thrill of the fight.
There's going to be some dungeons where I just absolutely demolish myself because I have this weird thing where I have to get all the treasure chests, all the things in these. So, I hope that doesn't bother people the way I play my JRPGs.
Boy.
Tell me about this friend of yours. Knows how to fight, does he?
That's right!
That's right, he sure does! He's strong as all you put together, you won't stand a chance.
Hey, come on!
Stop laughing.
Bloody hell! Here.
guess somebody didn't like. Yeah, so did I. So thank goodness. It's only certain parts of it looks like are voiced over.
Stow your tongue. Hi.
His name's Gaston. The boss of the brigands is Gaston. No one thieves like Gaston. No one steals like Gaston. More sharpening your stabbers.
That's right.
Yeah.
Gaston likes men with more courage than brains.
Not on your
You want to
life.
come teeving with us there, bye? You're too good for banditry, are you? Think you're the only one who feels that way, boy. Let me tell you something. What is it, boss? Sup?
Sorry I'm late, lad. Got held up along the way.
Oh, now we're voice acted.
Hi, look. It's the mighty Sir Berg in the flesh.
Sir Berg.
He's mad. How'd he get in here anyway? Where are the lookouts?
Bleeding in the dirt, last I saw.
I murdered them.
Sir!
Stay back!
Did he just... He parried the boss's blow? Hang me, but I ain't never seen no one do that before. You're quick, all right. And strong.
Alright, it's not quite the weird Irish accent that I was using.
Really? No common hedge knight, are you?
Just as you are no common brigand. That blade.
Like it, do you? It just so happens to be a present from an old friend.
Earhart?
Oh, you know the man, do you now?
So it is his blade. As if I needed another reason to cut you down where you stand. How do you know Earhart, rogue? Speak, or I'll slice your throat.
You've got a score to settle. Is that it? I can see in your eyes. They blazed like fire when you said his name.
Eyes fiery when you said his name.
Look, I don't know what passed between you and Earhart. But if you're looking to ask questions of me, my good sir, you'll have to earn the right!
Let's do this.
Will not fail.
That's a huge dude.
Victory shall be
That
mine.
son of a bitch is... Oh my god. He's so big. Okay, he's got a guard of 4. Ugh. I don't like this attack order, I'm just gonna say that now. I need to get those 2 guys down, so we're gonna do this.
I will cut you down.
I'm gonna boost it on the next attack. And it took them out of the queue.
The battle
Great.
is truly joined. I will cut you down.
it's a huge son of a bitch.
Have at
I'm not gonna have much say in the matter either. Let's see what a booster cross strike does to you.
dance.
Oh, not enough. Holy shit. At some point, I think I'm gonna have to take a turn to just use an item. I mean, I don't have. Okay, actually, I'm gonna need to use the SP item now.
How about this?
I have a feeling he's susceptible to pole arms, but I want those other two guys gone before I start dealing with that sort of thing. I could probably take another turn.
I will cut you down!
Okay, so I got one more turn where I gotta deal with the thieves attack.
Damn!
This is gonna pull them out of the queue.
I will cut you down!
Okay, take my shot from him. I should be able to survive one more. Oh, please let us kill the other two. Oh, thank God. Okay. Big guy now. Don't roll your blade.
Damn! How about this?
Don't be whirling no blades. Okay.
Have at you.
There it is. So he is susceptible to pole arms.
The battle is truly joined. Out of my way!
Alright. And I'm gonna fuck up your next turn, buddy.
Victory shall be mine!
You're about to break.
The battle is
Because he is
truly
one
joined.
step closer to the edge.
Watch my blade dance.
Look at that. That's the stuff. Ouch.
The battle is truly joined.
Yeah, we're so good. Okay, 2 turns of that.
Victory! Have at you.
I still, I'm gonna check with the spear and see if that does actually more damage.
The battle is truly joined. Out of my
I'm
way!
gonna collect some boosts, I think. That's the best,
Have at you.
this is gonna do a lot of damage to
The
me.
battle is truly joined.
Oh, here we go. Here we go. Beauty. Get
Victory
fucked.
shall be mine.
Actually, let's see if this...
My way.
Yeah, it doesn't do the same amount of damage, but it killed them. Okay, that's good.
Battle. I grow
There we
stronger.
go. You know, there's something to streaming a game while you're playing it, like that, where you don't feel awkward about talking your way through your actions, especially in a game like this.
Aye. Aye.
I'm too stupid to help people. Is that what he just said, basically?
Aye. Oi.
Tokyo Mirage Sessions is on my list of games to get. I still haven't bit the bullet and got it yet. I think I'm gonna do it after I beat this, but I'm gonna play it after I get through Fire Emblem Three Swords. Or Three Houses. Speaking of,
No.
I gotta switch a couple things. And this is the catalyst. The catalyst for the quest. This is what started everything. Note right here. This guy went and ratted, and that's how we're gonna know where to go.
Aye.
Victor's Hollow.
Aye.
I can see it in your eyes.
My eyes have been dead this whole time, bro? Whoa.
Look. That's right.
I think Ulbrich is would be ideally played by Keanu Reeves.
Huh?
What? Damn it!
But
Are you a real knight? No, I just cut all these people with my sword with absolute skill. There's another life, son. There's another life.
You got it.
There we go. Updated that.
indeed.
So many waifus. Can't wait to break into the waifu fight at work like we jokingly do on a regular basis.
How is that so?
I'll come back and challenge you in a second. And you. Whoops. What? No, I wanted to go to the weapons store. No, not
You have
yet.
shown me nothing but kindness. I am forever in your debt.
Oh, it's we who owe you, friend. Were the choice mine to make, you would stay with us forever. But it is your life to live.
We won't ever forget all you've done for us, sir.
The next time any dirty brigands come after us, we'll give them a good kicking in your name.
We're no knights, sir, but you've taught us well. We can protect our home, at the very least.
I trained them well.
Glad to hear it.
I am
I'm
good
sorry,
people.
sir. Philip, he wouldn't come. Didn't want you to see him crying, most like.
I understand. Tell the boy I'm counting on him to grow strong and to look after his dear mother.
Thank you, sir. I will.
When you've done whatever it is you must do, pray, come back and visit us. No matter how far your journey takes you, you'll always have a home here.
Thank you. And with that, I had best...
Yeah, we got about minimum 20 20 play days of this game.
It's all right.
And we're probably going to hit the 70-hour mark.
I'm going to keep training while you're away. Then, when you come back, I'll be even stronger. And then...
Join my party?
Maybe I could...
Aye, lad. I'll get stronger too.
I sort of knew when I read the word Square Enix on the front and realized what this game was and what it looked like, and I knew they went for girth. It's a girthy game.
You better not forget! A knight always keeps his word!
You promised! You promised you'd come back. I believe that it is directly connected to Nintendo, yes. It's part of the... Because this, and I believe... What's the... War Spear is the one I want, yeah. Yes. Bravely Default, that's the other one. It's on Steam? Okay, that's good. That means it's elsewhere, at least. What do you got?
It's a good day for battle. Victory shall be mine.
Oh my god, I didn't recover from that boss battle.
The battle is truly... Damn.
Yo.
Damn.
Dude, this melancholy youth is making me use an item. What a dick. Kid's got guns.
How about you? Out of my way. The battle. Out of my way. How about you? The thrill of the fight.
There you are.
That voice was... I was not expecting that voice. Nope, nope. Do you see that? Strength 4? That guy was a Strength 2 and almost rocked my shit in. This guy's Strength 1. I'm gonna beat him up. I'm apparently the town bully.
Now then. Now then. With each battle, I grow stronger.
That fight was fine. It was fine.
Well met.
Okay. Herbal Tide. Where is this? Sunshade. Where am I supposed to be going? It was Victor's Gap, I think we were looking for. Or Victor's... There it is. Victor's Hollow. It's a long way to go. Okay, I'm level 7. So... Who dat? Got any grapes? Yeah, I got a grape.
Let us fight with honor. Now then.
Oh, those numbers have gone up. Let's see how you deal with that. Okay, you laugh at my stabby stick. Gotcha. Poofed.
The thrill of the fight.
The Herb of Awakening, eh, bro? The Wake and Bake, as they call
Let
it?
us fight with
Bruh.
honor. Victory shall be mine. Now then. Have at you. Now then.
Yeah.
With each battle.
So the spear
I
does
grow
more
stronger.
damage in a lot of cases. Did I have enough job points for a new skill? No, I'm 5 points short. Okay. Okay, the yellow is where I am. Gotcha.
Let us fight with honor.
As a kitty.
Have at you.
Kitty's got a bag. Bruh. Did you just throw money at me?
Have at you. The thrill of the fight.
Fair enough.
Let us fight with honor. Now then.
He is vulnerable to the sword. Yeah.
Victory. Have at you. The battle is truly joined. Now then.
There we go.
Now then. Have at you. With each battle, I grow stronger.
Strong enough. Oh, it's an exit. No, no, no. Danger level 31. Alright, let's just see if we can get to this town here.
It's a good day for battle. Victory shall be mine.
Nope.
Now then.
There we go.
Have at you. Victory. Now then. With each battle, I grow
Who's
stronger.
a bug with a cactus? Alright. Go up. Let me just see where I stand on the... Okay, hold on. So, okay. We're gonna... Can we go up? We can't go up there. Okay, so is this how we... Nope.
Let us
No.
fight with honor. Now then. Victory shall be.
Okay, so this isn't yet in that cave. Cool.
Now then.
Or is it?
Victory shall be mine.
This is just how my future looks. Oh, that's not bitch to get me more.
The battle is.
There we go.
Have at you. Have at you. Out of my way.
And as soon as I am out of this fight, I have got to get out of this cave I almost walked into.
The thrill of the fight.
Yeah, no. I will go without the danger level 31 or 21 or whatever that was. Thank you.
It's a good day for battle. Victory shall be. Now then.
Bug with a cactus. You gotta fight the bug with a cactus.
With each battle, I grow stronger.
There. Okay. There's the town up here. We're all good. We're all good.
Let us fight with honor.
Do we try pole arms on this
Victory
guy?
shall be mine.
Let's get the guy who's gonna hit me first. I don't know why. It just felt like the right thing to do.
Have at you. Victory
Chest
shall
10
be
steps
mine.
up. I might check into that.
battle is truly
Oh,
joined.
dickhead. Just focus him down.
Damn. Damn.
Delete him.
Damn. 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 The thrill of the fight.
Good eye, Fred. I totally would have missed that. I think I just gained a level. I gotta check my job points. Yeah, that's what I thought. Let's do... this one seems like a good idea. Ah, okay, cool. Very cool. Whoop. Alright.
A good day to you.
This is Sunshine City, a city of 1,000 pleasures. My pleasure is battle.
Let us fight with honor. Have at you. The battle. No.
This guy is basically Conan. Welcome to our town. You seem stocky and strong. Have at thee, sir. Whoa. Today I learned. Very cool. I should really be using my stick though when I'm... Oh, he boosted. Oh, okay. That did less damage, oddly. Well, apparently he takes getting stabbed better than getting sliced with a sword. Oh, the metrics on that is great. $16 a night, sure.
How are you?
Huh. Fight you. Challenging me to a fight? I like your spirit.
Truly joined. No.
Ooh. Lady, you need more armor.
No.
She was only a 1-star fight, so... don't know if that's the clothes I want to wear, but it's clothes.
Hello.
The dancers' dormitories. Dancers' dormitories, fight me. What, are you looking for a beating?
Fight with honor. Victory.
Ooh. This guy's got some gumption.
Cursed.
Did you just throw... He just threw dirt in my eye. Bingo.
Out of my way.
He Pokemon Sand attacked me.
With each battle, I grow stronger.
Wait. So the guy guarding the dancers' dormitory, and based on the way that the dancers are dressed, we can assume some things, some implications. Why is he carrying sleeping dust? And why is he so close to the dancers? These are the questions I must ask. I have that already. Can I use this? Are axes an item I can use? Would increase my elemental defense. But, let's go with the fur robe. Why is the... I have questions. Elemental attack goes up. Not really with the thing that concerns me. Why is the fur robe better at defending? You know what? I'm just going to go with it. Just going to go with it. Fur robe better than bronze vest. Gotcha. I'll believe it. Okay, she's clearly decorative. Old woman, I must fight you.
It's a good day for battle. The battle is truly joined.
Old woman's packing a bow and arrow.
Now then.
Old woman's got some speed.
Have at you. With each battle, I grow stronger.
Fight was tougher than anticipated. wonder if here the beginning of her tale means I do anything. Okay. $10 years ago, so before Night Dude's story.
Funny how it works, isn't it? Everything that happens in this world falls into one of two neat little categories. Things one is better off knowing, and things one's better off not. Jeffrey Aselhart, I'm afraid you've been poking your nose into the latter.
I have only done as my convictions bade me do. I have no regrets.
I thought you might say something like that. You're making this delightfully easy.
Delightfully.
Make sure he's dead. Let's leave this place before we're seen.
It's done.
I will never forget. 3 men, each marked with the sign of the crow.
Interesting.
One on his left arm. One on his right. And the last on his neck. 3 men. Foul scavengers, just like the bird whose mark they bear.
Sorry about that.
They took my father from me. And I will never forget.
I don't expect as much.
Always the same dream.
There's 6 beds over here. What was she sleeping on?
I wish I had your confidence, Primrose. I couldn't imagine nodding off minutes before my cue.
How nice it must be to be the master's favorite. Fine. Go on and keep your airs. Act as though you're better than the rest of us.
It doesn't change the fact that you're just another dancer in the sands, Primrose.
Is that a euphemism?
Nothing but a kept woman. Here to flatter the dignity of men who pay for the privilege.
I suppose you're right.
Shh, enough chatter. Master Helganish is coming.
Do I keep you women to titter here in the shadows? My customers are waiting for their entertainment. The opening act should be on that stage already. Now, get out there and earn your keep. Bunch of useless strays. But not you, Primrose. You're the only one I can rely on.
You flatter me, Master.
I don't know. He seems more pervy than flattery.
Oh, hardly. Why, this tavern's custom has increased tenfold since you stepped on our stage. But do not go forgetting yourself. It was I who groomed you for this role.
You gotta be careful with that word nowadays.
And I will be forever grateful for that, Master.
You were an ignorant girl when I picked you up.
Oh boy.
Completely useless. I've taught you everything you know. little smile? Who puts a roof over your head and food on your plate? Who bought the jewels that adorn your pretty neck? Who made you the most sought-after dancer in this dusty old town? It was me, all me. You owe me, kitten, and I'll see that debt repaid.
Oh, this is uncomfortable.
Yes.
Good then. Hers sweet me, and I may give you a treat. Don't dally when you're done with your show. I will be waiting in my chamber.
Oh my god.
I'll have you purr for me some more.
Oh, fuck right off.
Primrose, it's your cue.
I'm coming.
Put your face back on now, kitty.
Yes, Master.
Hello.
How are you?
Provisioner in
A good day. Yeah?
Whoop.
Faring well? Well, well.
Good show.
Hello. Ho there.
Got any grapes? I do now. Alright, I think I'm about to go on stage.
Ah, there you are.
Forgive me. I am ready.
I dance for you, Dad.
Ow!
Oh my god.
Yes.
stagehands on top of my shoes. I got questions.
Hello. Ho there.
Good show.
Okay.
Hey!
Yes.
Oh,
Jealous because that girl's got a father. Oof. Oof. Right in the heart. It's my career. I'm a dancer. Come on now.
what?
Oh, come now.
I'm gonna tuck you in tonight, girl, because I'm gonna go watch the dancers.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm fixing my sandal, apparently.
Are you all right?
Yes.
Hey!
Jeez Louise.
Stop that!
Many thanks.
You.
Get your tips so that I can get paid. What the f...
Minute. What was that?
Oops.
I think not. Take that tone with me.
Forgive. The truth is...
This is insanely uncomfortable. There's so much implication on this story. Oh, God.
Yes.
Are you all right?
What?
Ah. Okay. I'm gonna take this guy anyway. Is that guy wearing a suit in what is this supposed to be medieval? I don't understand.
My apologies. Most unfortunate.
Excuse me.
Oh boy. Even give him a lecherous like noise.
Many thanks. Yes, master. Beg pardon.
Till next time.
You. I think not.
So close.
Put your face back on now, kitten.
God damn that line.
Are you all right?
We're besties.
And I know that deep down, you have a good heart.
Yes!
Listen to me.
The map is the tool I'm gonna need. Cool. Nice. And because I'm paranoid and constantly save.
How about you?
I'm ready. I'm ready.
The battle is truly joy. With each battle, I grow stronger.
Oh yeah, she'll catch up. Perfect time. Okay, so we got another hour of stream left, so we can make some progress.
I'm ready.
The battle is truly joy.
I'm ready.
The battle is true. Out of my way! With each battle, I grow stronger.
Alright. So let's go get that chest. Okay.
I'm ready.
Please be vulnerable to this. He is not.
How about you?
Alright. This will do.
I'm ready.
Dancer skills. An ally. Or heavy dark damage, eh?
The moonlight
Cool. Oh, he's vulnerable to it too.
With each battle,
Alright. Primrose is proving to be fairly flexible, multifaceted, as it were. She's got a buff for other teammates and that dark ability, so I'm not going to argue with that.
I am ready.
And of course, she can pop in with that.
Victory shall be mine. The thrill of the fight.
Music is gonna get stuck in my head so quickly.
It's a good day for battle.
Is that a different? That is a different
The
one.
battle is truly joined.
Okay, he's vulnerable to
I
that.
am ready.
And that. Alright. I can deal with
I
that.
am ready.
Oh, I should have gone for a triple. It's okay. Please don't kill me.
How about you?
Hey, he's dead. Alright.
With each battle, I grow strong.
Now that we're up to like 2-on-1s whenever we encounter one guy, I guess those fights are going to get a lot easier as we go. Especially as we continue to focus on hitting those weaknesses and those guard breaks. So. Got any grapes? What's Olive of Life? Revives and restores a single olive. Okay. And I feel like we're kind of good. We're still in the very early game. Let's not kid ourselves. This is a Square Enix game. We're in the early game for the next, like, 3 days.
He's going to get away. I won't let that happen.
And where might you be off to, kid?
Master Helganish, whatever are you doing here at this hour?
Funny you should ask. A worthless little stray, this one. But she was kind enough to help me catch a rat.
I'm sure torture was involved.
Yusufa!
Brim, I'm sorry.
She was quite intent on keeping her mouth shut. But my boys helped her get it open.
God damn it.
It seems I was too lenient with the girl. I won't make that mistake again.
No! Yusufa!
Well, buddy, fuck you.
I've never heard you shout so.
What? This is no time to...
Hey, Brim. We're friends, aren't we?
What?
I was sold to this place as a child. Everyone was so cruel, so miserable. I thought I'd never make any friends. It was lonely. Having no one. But you, Brim, you were different. Always standing tall. Proud. No matter how hard it is. Looking at you. It gave me
Yusufa.
Oh, that's how I feel right now.
Is it finally over? I must say, at least her last performance had some life.
Ooh.
If she'd shown that sort of potential earlier, I might have kept her on longer.
Enough.
What was that?
I have danced enough for you. This was the last night that I belonged to you.
Oh, was it?
Bitch, it's on now. Let's go. Let's fuck this guy up.
So some wheels do turn in that pretty little head of yours. Here I thought it a waste, as empty as the desert.
I saw you for the foul swine you are the first time I laid eyes on you.
You would take that tone with me?
Motherfucking right I would.
You're nothing but a stupid whore! You would have died on the street if not for me!
You have given me nothing. I have always danced on my own 2 feet. I have always chosen where I step.
Who do you think you're speaking to, whore?
All these years. The jeers, the beatings, the dishonor, I endured it all. All for this day. The day that man appeared before me. I need your stage no longer. I dance for myself now.
You forget yourself, little kitten. But I understand. This is just your little show, yes? You wanted to see your master frown. Fine, very well. You've had your fun.
Oh no, motherfucker.
That naughty mouth of yours belongs to me. Put it where it belongs, and if you please me to my satisfaction...
Oh motherfucker, you about to die now.
I will overlook your impertinence.
You imply another motherfucking blowjob. I'm gonna make sure you die.
Go pleasure yourself.
Right, go fuck yourself.
Wrong answer, kitten. You know what I do with cats that bite, don't you? I put them down, just like that one. It's a shame, Primrose. You were always my favorite. What a waste. Yes, a terrible, terrible shame.
Please tell me I can leave this guy so that he can never make another fucking blowjob implication.
Is that I could not do this sooner, Master. Time for the main event.
He huge.
I am ready.
Okay.
Now then. I will cut you down!
Beautiful. That guy isn't, but that's fine. Holy shit. He fucking dishes it.
I am ready. How about this?
Yeah, could you... Oh, hold on. I have the ability to deal with that. Okay, cool. He doesn't like the dark. Uh-uh.
How about you? I will cut you down! Now then.
I will cut you down!
I am ready.
Watch me now.
Cool.
I can't end like this.
Bro.
Now
These guys have got some fucking beatdowns here.
then, use this. How about you? My blade is uncut!
I am ready.
Okay, this is a knife. Hey, Fuzzy, not much.
How about you?
Working my way through this one. Let's see how pole arm works on. Oh, beautiful.
I am ready.
Working my way through this one. Let's get through that armor.
The battle is truly joy.
I am ready.
Fuck. Okay, he can take that pretty well. Oh, nice.
I am ready.
Have you opened it yet, Fuzzy, or are you happy with what you got?
Victory shall be mine. Victory shall be mine.
I am ready.
Break that, yep.
Victory shall be mine.
That's pretty good damage. Give him another dance. I think I should buff Ulbrich on the next run.
I am ready.
The
Yeah.
lion's den.
Now then,
Yeah, Amber and I had something very similar happen where we ended up with 2 bricks in 2 cases that were
victory shall be
duplicates,
mine.
which was, you know, kind of rough to see,
How
but
about you?
we'll be able to trade stuff. So,
I am
and
ready.
there was like, I think 1 pack difference, or a 3 pack difference that put us in a pretty decent position. God, this guy still isn't dead yet, eh? Fuck off.
I am ready.
Three super rares and chase, that's a good brick. I would not complain about that
The battle
brick.
is truly joy.
Actually, let's warrior skills. So I have any that are... Yeah, let's do it like that.
I shall pierce you through.
And then I'll act sooner, which is great.
Now then,
Which gives me a chance to do it again.
I shall pierce you through.
And put me pretty close to the front
I'm
there.
ready.
Okay. Let's hit the brakes on this guy? No. Okay. It shouldn't be too hard to acquire any of the more common moloid guys and whatnot if you're looking to get a hold of them. Let's skip his next problematic thing. Dancers. Break him. Skip his next.
Victory shall be.
Fucking just die, dude. Doomed Annihilate Conqueror, nice. We ended up with 2 Valerias and a Doctor Strange. You know, not a bad set of things.
The lion.
But yeah, he does seem pretty solid.
No.
What we'll do, Inspiring Plum to you, and then she's going to heal herself.
How about this?
Victory shall be mine.
These chases are up there for sure. Let's get this guy out of the... Oh, perfect. Well then.
I am ready.
Have at you.
That, and because of the way that they function in-game, the stores are going to take advantage of the fact that because we want as many of them as we like, as many different ones as we can get, we're going to go hunting for them. It's, I wouldn't call it predatory, but it is the best way that the store is going to maximize profit. It's like, whoa, that just went down fast. I get a lot of levels here. So yeah, it's like their ideal way is sell the Dooms at the high price because people are going to have to get the one. Yeah, the demand's going to be high for the variation. I think the lowest in demand has been the Thing one, but it's still like priced at $89, $90.
Won't you dance? One last dance for me.
Valeria at 50 seems reasonable. I think Cool Stuff had it like 100. Gotta double check Troll and Toad. Oh, eBay. So even then, like, the shipping might have killed you or whatever. Okay. I have to make a quick disappearance to the washroom. I will be right back. Sorry. I promise I'll be back. Oh. Okay, sorry about that. Oh, $5 shipping. Okay, it's not terrible. See, he kept wanting
Answer yourself in the end.
wanting to put things in my mouth, so I gave him 2 mouths.
Farewell.
Yeah, I honestly haven't done a lot of strategy looking. I'm mostly visually looking at the set. Looked at a couple figures here and there. I haven't done any deep dive strategy hunting for it. But I know there's ideas I have that I'm going to poke and prod at and whatnot. So, oh yeah, you meant visually. All right, even better. Yeah. And I like, there are some visual design elements and in-game design elements that kind of work together in that matter. And choices that they made that are really cool. Like Diablo's alchemy, his item, and the way you put it on the card and turn like that little arrow on it is really cool. Where will the dance lead her? So we're gonna hit that save. Where are we right now? 12:21. So we got about just under 40 minutes. Where are we now? So I'm gonna double back. Can we fast travel here? Yeah, okay. We're gonna double back here, go back up to, because I don't want to go all the way around and it just seems like such a nightmare. Puppet Master, Invisible Boy, and Herbie. Herbie is really good. That's a really good pull. Puppet Master seems like an interesting mind control character for sure. Invisible Boy, I have to give him another good look to be sure, but he did seem fairly interesting.
May I have this dance?
The battle is truly joy.
Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do this.
I will cut you down.
Break them both.
I am ready.
Good, they're vulnerable to it.
Ready.
How about you?
Down to one.
How about you?
This will probably almost do this guy in. Yeah, it did it in completely.
The thrill of the fight.
Cancel self within 6, traded ESD and super senses if they miss because super senses deals. That's really good. He was only like 30 or 40 points, right? Like that's insanely good for that. If I'm right. Jeez Louise. I took a wrong turn. Of course I did. Okay. Let's try this again. Is he 100 points? I thought he was lower. My bad. Ignore me. Or maybe I'm sitting on one that is an incorrect dial.
It's a good day for battle.
Alright, hold on a second. Yep, okay, you stay down.
Ready.
Let's see how you deal with dark magic. Good. Okay, I can deal with that.
How about you? Out of my way!
I am ready.
Is that what I was thinking? Okay.
The battle is truly joy. My blade is
Perfect. Oh, great. I can deal with that.
How about you? Out of my way!
I am ready. The show is over.
There we go. Oh! Another treasure box, you say? With the healing grapes.
Let us fight with honor. Have at you.
I am ready.
Let's see if we can have splitter focus here. Cool.
I am ready.
Okay, didn't kill the bird, but... Ouch. Yeah, Primrose isn't particularly protected right now. No, let's just, break him.
I am ready.
Yeah, okay.
The battle is truly joined.
Break him.
I am ready. The show is over.
Soulstone on Invisible Boy. That sounds pretty strong. Okay, yeah. That is, not the guy I thought he was. Danger level 4! That's fine. I can handle it. Although, save here. Where are we? Okay, we're still just a little over half. Man, I can't wait for... to be able to play in person again either. I'm so weird about this, like, this is my video games, this is what I do on a screen. For whatever reason, I'm just not built to be able to,
the battle is true.
Whoops. To play, like, what should be a tabletop game. Oh, okay. Have a good night. Thanks for stopping by, Fuzzy. Don't work too hard. Work safe. Two. There we go. Yeah, even then.
Let us fight with honor.
Ooh, a new rat.
I am ready.
We'll deal with him later.
Now then. The battle is true.
I am ready.
Now then.
He did. Alright, beautiful. Looks like the same weaknesses on this one.
I am ready.
Now then. The thrill of the fight.
Alright. Sorry, what was I doing? I was trying to... Oh, I want to see what this cave is. Danger level. Yeah, no. Danger level 15. I'm still not ready for that.
Let us fight with honor. Victory shall be mine.
Focus him down.
I am ready.
This is my moonlight. Well,
No.
I am ready.
cool. Ow.
How about you?
Unnecessary, sir.
I am ready. The show is over.
Okay.
Let us fight with
All right.
honor. Victory.
I am ready.
The battle.
I am ready.
Ouch. Ow.
Victory shall be mine. My blade is unbending.
I am ready. I am ready.
The battle is truly joy. With each battle, I grow stronger.
Come on, Primrose. Ulbrich leveled up. Can we, Alright. Yeah. This is what I was looking for.
Let us fight with honor.
I am ready.
The battle is true. Victory shall be.
I am ready.
Victory. Out of my way. With each battle, I grow stronger.
Danger level 4. The Ripple Tide Coast. Not gonna lie, as Ripple is not the first word I saw.
Let us fight with honor.
Flying enemies. I'm gonna go with. Oh, okay.
The moonlight glows.
Nope.
The battle is truly joy. Out of my way.
Cool. Then it's just that.
I am ready.
Victory shall be
Interesting.
mine.
Swords and polearms. Okay.
I am ready.
The lion dance.
Victory shall be mine.
I am ready. The moonlight glows.
The battle is truly joined.
Interesting.
The thrill of the
Very
fight.
cool.
It's a
All
good
right.
day for battle.
I am ready. The lion dance.
No.
Stop hitting her.
I am
Bro,
ready.
I already told you.
Victory shall be mine.
I am ready.
How about you?
Cool.
The thrill of the fight.
Oh. Check out my skills, learn skills. Oh yeah, she can. Night Ode. Oh, it's not another 500 job points, so I'm learning that. Okay. Cool. And Primrose 48. Okay. Save. Okay, town is this way. Town is right in front of your face,
good
Jason.
day for
Ooh,
battle.
new enemies.
I am ready.
Nope.
No.
Okay, sword works on him. Yeah, we're gonna want to break that guy. Dagger. Okay. So it has been made abundantly clear that this is not an ideal fight. Oh wait, but I have this to do this. He is susceptible to dark. Okay, cool. Low health, but high defense. He flies. Okay. Just throw as many attacks as you can at him when in doubt. And that should heal her up if this game has been consistent about things. Good. Onwards to town.
Hello.
Welcome to town. I want to fight you. No. Armor. What are we gonna buy? I want to buy all of the things. One of them. Make purchase. equip to Primrose. Thank you. Primrose could use that. I don't think I need the evasion or the stat drops. He's fine. Nobody here who can use any of this. Okay.
Hello.
All right. You know what? Oh, hold on. It's not what I wanted to do. There's a feather this way. We're gonna get to this one. Overwrite. And I think for the last little bit, we're going to go around challenging people in town. Because honestly, if this is our new character, Tessa, the bartender. Ugh.
It's a good day for battle. No.
Okay. He is vulnerable to the sword.
No.
But is he vulnerable to the sword? He's not vulnerable to the polearm. Lesson learned.
The battle is
it's got condition.
The battle I am made. Victory shall be out of my way. The battle is
got him.
With each battle, I grow stronger.
Oh, but it's only gonna level up him. That. Let's see if we can get to that guy over there. Nope. Okay, so that's the purpose of those. Because I think the party might get a little full based on the characters I have seen.
Hey there.
I think this one has made itself quite abundantly clear it's going to be useful. First I want to talk to them.
Hello.
Interesting. So you lose reputation in town if you fail an allure. Interesting. You can use the pubs to restore your...
Greetings to ye.
Okay. Honestly, given the time it takes to kind of make any sort of accomplishments, we are going to call it for tonight. So we're going to take that as our save, and I will do my thing and exit the game. In the meantime, I want to thank everybody for watching. This was kind of an exciting stream. There's a lot more viewers today than we usually get, which is good news. That means rest day is going to be a little bit more exciting. I am really getting a kick out of this game. I'm loving it. It kind of harkens back to the Final Fantasy 3, Final Fantasy 4 and 6 for me. Those were big ones for my enjoyment of Final Fantasy. I think 5 is the one with the job system, and I did enjoy. Or was that 3? I don't remember. 4 and 6, 2 and 3 in North America, were the ones that really stood out to me, and this game really seems to harken back to that. So graphically, it's just like kind of a prettier version of what those used to be. So I'm digging it. I'm loving it. I'm going to play it until we're done on our rest days, as long as I don't like really mess anything up as far as understanding of the game. But I think I kind of have it at this point, so I'm excited for that. Either way, thank you guys for watching. Check out the VODs on YouTube. We are Before Bed Gaming. You'll catch my VODs and Amber's VODs if they start to expire on Twitch. We have them for the first couple days. Twitch lets us have them, but we have been dumping them on the weekends into our YouTube channel, so they are regularly uploaded there. They're numbered because the way we do it doesn't properly put things in order. We're terrible people for that, but yeah. Thanks for watching, and you guys have yourselves a wonderful evening, and we'll see you tomorrow. Tomorrow is Thursday. It's Git Good. It is today. It's Get Good or Get Fit with more Dark Souls. And then Friday, Amber is back in action. I think she's starting Little Nightmares 1 on Friday, so kind of looking forward to that. Anyway, have a good evening, everybody.